Hello. Hi. Oh. Don't you just hate drama? Don't you just wish people would shut the fuck up? I do. Like, I don't even know if this is even worth talking about. Like, I might touch on it, but I can't guarantee anything. There is some things I do think that are worth talking about, though. That's what I do think. What the hell happened to my hands? What the fuck? Huh? Something with the webcam, I guess. Okay. Hand tracking works. It's a little weird, given how everything is working right now. However, I did get VNian to work on Linux, so that's good. And that's what I'm using right now, is VNian. That's why I'm a little bit more expressive than I was last stream. It still has its like jank things, which I think is basically based off of how the webcam is handling everything else. There's that. So I still have some things I would need to learn for VNian, but it is what it is, basically. Nothing I can do. One thing I will say though is as I was saying like last stream, I'm not gonna rehash the entire things that got misinterpreted, right? It's not worth rehashing it. I've already explained it on how I feel about that, about grifting and stuff. I'm not gonna talk about that. What I will talk about is how your fan base is a reflection of your community, which it goes without saying that's the truth, first of all. Second of all, we all know like a Peanut won the stream rewards. Congratulations to the Burnt Peanut, right? We understand that they don't consider themselves a VTuber, which is fine. Okay, it's okay. Nobody's attacking your streamer when they're saying it's fine, okay? Basically what I was saying in the Twitter post, of all things, before it started getting heated, was the Burnt Peanut, basically, you know, they use a TikTok filter, or they use a model that looks like a TikTok filter, right? It's got to be one or the other. Does it matter that they use that? No, it doesn't. It absolutely does not matter at all. It does not matter at all. It doesn't actually matter. What I will say is, if you're having somebody repeatedly having their fan base go along this way with how things like that are being done, and people are making comments about how they can't believe an unconventional VTuber won, they're not saying anything bad about it initially. They're just saying, oh my god, I can't believe this VTuber won. What's going on with my hand tracking? How do I fix this? There we go. Just gotta do a couple things here and there to kind of fix it. Why is there lag? It's just like a little bit of lag. Just a little bit. Regardless. Oh, I see. It's probably taking like a little bit to kind of adjust. How do I do this real quick. I'm gonna mocap off for a second. How do I reset tracking? Camera reset, does that work? Oh, it sort of works. It sort of works. I know, it's the wrong fucking keyboard. Yeah, it's running at 60, it should be fine. Anyways, what I'm saying is, it doesn't matter if the person who won the VTuber awards is a peanut. Like, you could be anything, it's a VTuber, right? You could be any VTuber you want. We're not gatekeeping that. What we're gatekeeping is the fact that whenever said VTuber won the VTuber awards, right? Said VTuber won the VTuber awards. This is what the whole community is basically saying. And it's not bad, at least not initially. But the community is saying this. Just because this VTuber, just because this person won, and they say they don't consider themselves a VTuber, because that's what they said. That is what I'm hearing around the block, that they say that they don't consider themselves a VTuber. Alright? So, you know, stay with me here, because I'm not trying to muddy up anything, and I just want to at least explain it clearly enough. That way it's, like, not a problem. Sure, it's not an issue. But yeah, it's like... Basically what I'm saying is, when you have a community like that, and they repeatedly shit on VTubers, and they basically say, hey, I'm not a VTuber, I don't like VTubers, and they start labeling VTubers all this other stuff, according to the community. And they want to stay away from certain things, right? Which is fine, like, the VTuber community is toxic at times. Yeah, I can give it that, right? But the thing where it kind of falls flat is the fact that it's not so much the streamer doing this, it's their community. Anytime that you have any sort of opinion that is against or even slightly against this person's community, they come out of nowhere and start shitting on you for it. Because they think it's funny. And they want people to do, you know, basically go, oh, you shouldn't have spent all this money on a VTuber model, you could have used a TikTok filter. That anybody could have done that. You don't have to spend any money doing VTubing at all. There's free programs called VRoid Studio. There are free to use models, right? Like, it's free. Like, it's the same consensus. I'm not like so much. I'm not so much in this situation to where I necessarily care all that much about that bullshit. And I'm not even mad. That's the thing, I'm not mad. But apparently if you start talking about a subject, people will think you're mad. Which I don't understand why they think you're mad. It makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. I might have to like adjust the animation smoothing on this. I'm like messing with stuff because I'm still learning how to use Venion. I've never used this. They're all at one. Yeah. Ooh, that's fast. What this? Oh. Okay. Might like this better, actually. Looks better, honestly. I like that. Assault multiplier. That can go back to 1. Lift multiplier. Oh, that's lifting up. So if I don't lift, okay. We'll keep that at like 0.5. So it looks better that way. Okay. This is better. I like this better. I wonder if it will mess. The hand tracking even is better now because of changing stuff. That was kind of conflicting with it. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. But basically what I'm saying is, like, just because, like, I'm just gonna pull up a list of tweets that I'm gonna read. I'm just gonna read what I wrote. It's better to explain it that way. It's way better to explain it that way, and that way I can move on and start playing Monster Hunter, because that's basically where I stand with that. And yes, I am deleting posts. I don't give a shit. I've got nothing to feel sorry about. But I didn't say anything wrong. Like, I said the most mild shit ever. And people got mad. Kind of tells you how their fan base is. Kind of fucking weird. And I'm not mad at the VTuber. Congratulations, you have an unconventional VTuber model. You won the VTuber awards. Congratulations. It's kind of trippy, but yeah, congratulations. You know, congratulations. Even Iron Mouse congratulated you. Keep that in mind. Keep in mind that Iron Mouse, the biggest VTuber ever, congratulated a peanut or a P-tuber, right, as they call them. But their community got all defensive and shit and started, like, fucking getting mad at people, which is unacceptable, in my opinion. It'd help if I, like, scooted up. Yeah, it'd help. Definitely would help, because I can, like, do this now. Yeah. It's just like a tilting thing. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But, like, yeah. I definitely gotta play DMC5 at some point. But that's besides the point. Like, congratulations. I'm happy you won. It helps open up the door for more people who are normies that can get into VTubing. It's basically a similar discourse PNG tubers had. There was a discourse of if PNG tubers were VTubers for a long time. Well, now they are VTubers, right? It took it a while, but they're VTubers. Same thing here. Filter tubers, that's what I'm gonna start calling them. They use filters for their VTubing model. The bar is set much lower for them. They can pull a filter up, they can make it their own, they can dress up the filter sometimes if they can. Or if they have a model that looks like a filter, that's a completely different situation actually. But the filters themselves, either whether you're using snap camera, stream fog, or this other stream thing that you could use like a WebSockets for, which is the thing that can be connected with OBS, mind you. It basically, this whole thing with like the whole discourse of the whole VTubing thing, which is crazy to me, because like, how can you get mad at a VTuber trying to wrap their head around what the fuck just happened, right? We're not mad or anything. At the end of the day, within a week, we just won't care. We just won't care and we won't talk about it. What's not helping this Peanuts community's case is the community themselves are going out on every little single post that everybody has an issue with or a problem with, and they're making mean and hateful comments towards people. And that is unacceptable. You can ask anybody who's my friend, anybody who I've collabed with, anybody that is an active VTuber fan that looks into VTubing, or even just streaming in general, and they read half the comments that this community is leaving. It's very, I don't know, it's very disappointing. Like, it's kind of scary. It's terrifying, actually, because like you have like people like this doing this sort of thing, and they are causing a bunch of problems for people for no reason. Like it doesn't take a lot to act like a good human being. And you have some of these posts who are basically saying what I'm saying, but they're also turning around and saying something else, saying something worse. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, that's not how you represent your community. You think being an asshole 100% of the time is gonna be fine? You think that's gonna make your person that you look up to happy? It's not. It's actually gonna piss them off a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Right? I don't know if they care. That's another thing. They have to care in order to actually get mad or pissed off about it. I tend to look at things very... not black and white. I tend to look at the full picture. A lot of these people seem to want to have one-sided conversations on Twitter, because Twitter is, you know, it's just hell. It's just hell. That's basically what it is. It's straight up just... it's literally the definition of hell at this point. I use it regardless because it's where the people are at, but like, you gotta understand. You think I'd let my community do that? Fuck no. I'd be all over that shit. I'd be like, what are you doing? You represent me. I don't want you doing that, right? Like, if I was in that person's shoes, let's just say if I was in that creator's shoes, like I won it, you know, I used an unconventional VTuber model, and I win the streamer awards. People are mad about this, right? And then your community is going out and lashing out at people. The common sense thing to do would be go, hey, you can't be doing that. That's not what we represent. So please do not do that. And if you do that, you'll be removed from the community. Now, that we don't know if they've made a statement like that yet, because they haven't said anything. And I'm sure we'll find out in the coming days when we do, because people are going to compile all the evidence of all these people harassing these other VTubers who are either directly mad about it or they're just talking about it. I had a friend who made a post praising the peanut. They were praising the peanut. They're like, congratulations. This peanut is very entertaining, and I'm sure they are, and I'm probably going to watch them at some point as well, so I can just find out what their vibe is, right? But they were congratulating them, and guess what their community members did? The community members that they had, at least a couple of them, were making very demeaning comments towards VTubing in general. And they were also saying very demeaning things in a comment section on a post that was praising that streamer or that PTuber or VTuber, right? Like, just because people are talking about it doesn't mean that they're angry. This means that they're talking about it. That's all it means. It's not like a huge thing. Like, I had people harassing me over the most mildest shit ever. I said the most mildest thing ever on Twitter, and people were fucking getting on my ass for it. So I was like, oh, you know, this person won the VTuber awards. This should give them a lot of, like, you know, a lot of opportunities. Maybe they can get a better model, right? They can get like a more advanced peanut VTuber model, right? Because you can still be expressive. You can still do ARKit tracking. Like, do you know, like, somebody can get a peanut VTuber model, right? They can customize the fuck out of it. It's probably gonna be simple to make. You can then put ARKit tracking on it, get an iPhone, right? And do all that stuff. Or just, you know, get an actual model. Right now, the whole controversy is our Snapchat filters, like the peanut, the potato, and the fucking pickle, I guess. And like the bee, I guess. Like, are they actual VTuber models? Well, in the traditional sense, no, they're not. But in a non-traditional sense, they can be, because they are using a model that is in the basically general sense of the word. They're using a model that is just, you know, their online avatar representation, right? Like, they've done a lot. I looked at their channel. Their channel's a year old, of course, but they blew up pretty quickly because they played a bunch of the popular FPS games. They did a bunch of video editing. So it wasn't just because they were funny, it's because they put in the work. And that is where people are getting things wrong. They're trying to say that, oh, this person was just funny, that's how they did it. No. They put in the work. And anybody can do it to their own little extent based on like their communities and fan bases if they put in the work. Like, I'm doing my best to put in the work the best I can. Because right now I'm kind of lacking resources. So I need to make sure that I get on that. That way I can get back to making Linux videos. Because honestly, that's, you know, it'd be more productive at the end of the day. But nobody needs to get mad just because somebody's making an opinion over a VTuber model or a filter or a Snapchat. It's just a new invention of VTubing that was already pre-existing that is now going to eventually become the norm. Because people are like, oh, this PTuber got popular. Now let's go ahead and start capitalizing on this. And you're going to see like a whole plethora of them now. Like, this person's going to be the first one that really like went with it and really got popular because of it. Now more people are going to be like, okay, let me try this. Let me see how good this is. Let me see what's going to go on. All that stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it at all, right? I'm trying to be as neutral as possible as I can. However, I can't be neutral toward a community that is actively harassing people, which is a huge problem in of itself. So if they could stop harassing people, that'd be the best thing ever. Because the comments I've read, at least within the past day, have been fucking horrible. That's all I really got to say on that. I even got told, which I have a screen cap of it before I deleted my comments because I just couldn't be fucked. Let me just read it. I got fucking heated, right? I told this person to cope like it's a filter. It's basically, it's straight up just a filter unless it's proven otherwise that it's a 3D model and it's just made differently. It's a filter because that peanut filter's been on Snapchat before and been on TikTok, right? And they were like, you want me to cope, but you got blocked everyone from replying. I stopped everybody from replying to that post because I got tired of getting berated by people and being told that, oh, if you were funny, you would get views and something like that. Like, that's not the point. That wasn't the point of my post. Reading comprehension skills are 0, apparently. Because you got mad over a peanut. I was never mad over a peanut. I never stated that I was mad over a peanut. And, at the end of the day, I don't care. I don't. At the moment, it's kind of relevant, maybe for like a little bit, because of Twitter going up in flames because of it in the VTubing community, because I'm seeing it now. But like, and I'm also being... it's also, you know, I'm getting hit with it too a little bit. That's sad and pathetic. I'm not even like mad, so it doesn't matter. So your whole comment didn't fucking matter to me. Get off X and Twitch. Your sorry excuse for a streamer. Which honestly, like, I could probably see where they're mad, but I've been streaming for a while, right? Take that what you will. It doesn't matter. We all have our own little growth patterns when it comes to streaming. I have my own niche. It's called Linux, so I'm only gonna grow as fast as Linux grows, which is slow, but you know, I do plan on doing a lot of things as well because I have things that I have planned. What I don't appreciate is people like that trying to tell me to stop streaming and stop being a VTuber and stop doing all that stupid bullshit, right? It doesn't matter. Like, at that point, that's the end of the conversation, and it doesn't matter. I told them, no, I'm not upset. I'm more mad at his fan base going into people's comments, literally shitting on every VTuber they can find because they're happy at Peanut 1. I don't care in the grand scheme of things, and you should be ashamed of yourself for acting like a complete ass. That's what I told this person. Right? And I got mad. I was like, you know, do me a favor, saw it before. I don't need a pathetic excuse for a fake VTuber fan to come and crash out because I turned the comments off. Like, I said that. Well, I shouldn't have said something like that, which is why I deleted it. But I said that, right? And obviously this person is not a VTuber fan because they're obviously coming into my comments and trying to shit on me for whatever reason. It's called controlling what I want to see, and I don't need an endless amount of people to say the same things over and over again, which basically that's what it would end up devolving into. That's how internet culture ends up doing things when they're wanting to cancel somebody, or they're wanting to otherwise just trying to just shit on them for no reason. You know, it's very weird. Other than that, I don't think it's really relevant. Yo, what's up, V? How you doing? Other than that, I don't think the whole like peanut controversy is really relevant outside of maybe today. Because like, you know, outside of the mean comments everybody's getting from this community, give it like a week and it will probably go away. And if it doesn't, then you have a whole new set of accounts you can block on Twitter. What's up? Yo, what is up? Yeah, I'm just talking about the whole, I'm talking about the whole like controversy apparently. I only touched on it. About this whole like peanut VTuber winning. And then I got accused of being mad about it, which I wasn't. Like, I wasn't mad the peanut VTuber won. I was mad at their community for harassing people. There's a huge distinction with that. Yep, this is Twitter. Twitter is a hellscape of drama. You like how my model moves now? The Shiggy Wiggy, yeah. So I was working on I was learning how to use. I'm using V Neon right now. V Neon. V Neon. Right? Using V Neon. So now I'm moving a lot, right? So I have like, you know, my hand tracking is pretty good. My body movements are actually better than they've ever been, right? And I also have this. So I can move around the screen now, like my live 2D model used to be able to. I can do this. Fuck, I need to make sure I'm like actually. So I can do this. I can do this now, right? See how my body moves and everything. I can do this where I'm close up like this. I have a gaming. I have a setup where I'm going where like the gaming mode basically. I also have this. Hello. Hi, chat. Hello. It's fucking... It's crazy how good a V-Roid model looks now. Yo, what is up? Gaming. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you something. I got a controller now. I had to actually make this. I had to actually like get this all put together. Yeah. And if I want to reset it, I gotta hit a button. Yeah, and then my hand tracking will work again. If I want to use the controller, I have to like basically essentially turn off hand tracking, which is fine. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this music off, even though it's really good fucking music. I need to go back and play Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. I'll probably end up doing that sometime this week on Revengeance difficulty. Oh, my stream's taking a hit. What the fuck? Like, what the hell? Okay, I think it's good now. This is why I need to get better hardware, because the 3D model is kind of like taking a good chunk of resources now. It just should be fine. I don't think it's gonna be a huge problem. I need to get like an 8 GB card, so that way things can kind of just work out better. We're gonna be doing a bunch of village quests tonight. Twitch was having a chat issue earlier, so it might not be all your end. I saw my OBS go from like 60 to 59. It could very well be an encoding problem though. I didn't drop any frames, thank goodness, but I do think it is a hardware issue, because I only have a 6 GB card that I'm streaming off of. I need to at least get an 8 GB card so I have more room for my computer to breathe. More dedicated WAM, yeah. And it's not... Yeah, I need to have more VWAM. Gotta have more VWAM. So, the likelihood of me spending $200 to get a better graphics card seems very likely. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get like a 3050 or something. Yeah, it's fucked beyond belief. I need to get an 8 GB card though. As far as like older hardware though, it's not an issue. Like if I want to get DDR3 and I want to get like an Intel Arc, right, which is like gonna be like the NAS server, I can do that. It's fine because nobody's buying Intel Arc cards. Believe it or not, nobody's buying that shit. So I'm like, that'd be perfect for a NAS. Get yourself an A380. You get yourself DDR3 RAM. You get yourself a good case and a decent motherboard with at least a Haswell i7. That's enough to run a server. They're good for gaming. They're not good for streaming, though. However, if I have to stream with them, I could try it. It's not... I'm not going to have enhanced broadcasting if I do. Which I do prefer to have enhanced broadcasting. I 100% prefer to have that. What will likely happen is I'll try to get a graphics card as soon as possible. Because I'm saving this graphics card, the one I'm currently streaming on, for my test rig. So I want to make sure I have a test rig for videos. So I'll have a streaming computer, I'll have a test rig / HT PC, and I'll have a gaming computer. So yeah, that's basically where I'm headed. And I'll have a NAS eventually too. So I'll have like 5 computers at some point. Which is fine. You know, a computer's good. How about a Steam Machine for a NAS? That depends on how much it costs. But I don't think it'd be practical. Like, I want a NAS that, like, I could put... What's up, Kaido? I want a NAS that I could put, like, drives into. Like, SSDs, you know... Put Copy Party on there, make it my... Essentially a better Google Drive. Do that kind of shit. That's basically what I want to do. I already put a bunch of stuff on my throne. So my throne wish list does have a lot of the parts that I need. I even put like a spare Hynix thing, so I have like a one Hynix DDR4 memory lying around. So I hope that I can eventually get like the whole computer stack for that at some point. For now, I think it'd be really good if I got a 8GB GPU and a better PSU, because I can at least live with that. Because then I wouldn't have to worry about my GPU running out of VRAM. Because the CPU is only using 13%, which is like nothing. It's like nothing right now for like streaming. But what can affect the frame rate is the graphics card's VRAM. So if I run out of VRAM, the stream could go down, right? I'm also sort of testing if this is going to cause a problem with... This is going to cause a problem with like a memory leak. So I don't think there's going to be any memory leaks with VNeon. Went up to 40 at checkout. Damn. I mean, you're probably sending the gift card to them. If you send it to them, if you gave them like if it was set up as a payout, it would have just been $10. Right now, I'm kind of fighting with Throne and FedEx right now to get my washer. I have the dryer now. I have received the dryer. I have it. It's in my bathroom. Right? But my washer, that's going to be an interesting thing to get. I might not even get that till like Wednesday, Thursday. Because I'm going to have to like wait until they hold it at FedEx or send it back. That's the only way like a person can get a refund. Because if it was sent out as an order, well, yeah. I definitely need a lot of other things, but yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, my next goal, because if I get the washer in my house, my next absolute goal is to get a new graphics card and a new PSU. I'm probably gonna go with a Rosewell PSU because apparently those are really good. They're very reliable as well. Like, because right now I'm using a Thermaltake one. The Thermaltake's okay, but it's literally like the basic bitch kind of shit. Like last year when I was building the streaming computer, I ended up getting the Thermaltake PSU because it was super cheap. Like a 500GB Thermaltake Smart. Which it wasn't like, it's not bad. Thermaltake Smarts are actually a lot better than what people give credit for. But I wouldn't like put anything super powerful on them. Does brand matter for PSU? It can. There's like a PSU tier list. However, I look at reviews as well, and apparently Rosewell is really good. Like, there's barely any issues with Rosewell most of the time. But brand does matter for PSUs. They do matter a little bit. But I need to get myself a 3050 or a 558GB, whichever one I can get first. And if I can get a 3060, that'd be amazing. 3060 would be like literally future proofing. But an 8GB card can work. So I think right now I'm currently at... It's gonna lag the stream a little bit, but I'm currently at 85% with this graphics card, and it's using 4GB. If I was using an 8GB card, this would only use about like 50%. Yeah, without any issues. Yeah, you just need to have more VRAM. Because I only have 6 gigabytes, and I'm using so I forgot to boot it up, but I'm using a TTS program. I'm using a program that is transferring basically body tracking to a 3D model. I'm using a 3D modeling program. I'm using a 3D model program. I have a web browser open, and I have Discord, and I have Discord open. I can close Steam. I don't need that open, but yeah, like I'm using like at most maybe like 5 things, but 2 of those things can use a significant amount of VRAM. Now I've turned off anti-aliasing to kind of like make it work better under load, so it doesn't stress the GPU out too much. I just know I need a more powerful card because I did have, like, when I was debuting this, the stream was like lagging all the hell because I wasn't paying attention to a lot of things. So you kind of have to like watch how you're like pushing it with certain things like that. Laptop cards are half as powerful, yeah. If I can get like a 5080 or a 3080, that would be amazing. Like anything that's NVIDIA that is new, I would benefit from it. The 3050 was legit just like my Hail Mary to get the fucking good streams going. Not interested in AMD. I'm using AMD for gaming. This is basically what the consensus is. AMD is amazing for gaming, and I use that for my gaming PC because it gives me the most performance in any game I would play. For streaming, however, NVIDIA will give you the most performance for streaming because it supports enhanced broadcasting, which makes the streams run better. And gives you a better viewing experience. So as far as streaming is concerned, for the streaming computer, no, I'm not interested in AMD as much. If I have to get an AMD card, I will, because I've used one before. But an NVIDIA card is infinitely better for streaming. For gaming, AMD is infinitely better for that. Because AMD handles all their processes differently, how like how encoding's working or certain things. But yeah, that's basically, I would have looked into an Intel Arc card, and those. Oh, Drats, you gotta dip for a bit. Yeah, you have a good night. I'll catch you later, B. But if I ever could get that, it'd be great. I just know I'm gonna try to get it when I get paid. Probably this week I'm gonna like really try to get it. But I'm more worried about that washer right now. Oh, this is an area from Frontier. Okay. All right. He's gonna escape. It's not gonna matter. But at least now, since they're on the throne and I corrected my address, at least it would go to my address now. Wouldn't have to worry about it too much. There we go. I'm not using the keyboard for this game right now because I'm not playing online tonight. But so if I were to look up 3080 or 30, well, I'm gonna look up some graphics cards real quick. I'm gonna go on Amazon. NVIDIA GPU. Like, PSUs are kind of not expensive right now. 3060 is $300. I'm not getting a $500 card. Not getting a $400 card. But look up, so the lower end of the Spectrum cards, if I were to get a come on. Let me look up the 5050. A 5050 costs about $250, right? That would be enough for my streams. A 3050 costs about the same. Or even less, right? That costs about $200. GDDR6. 8 gigabytes. It's renewed, so I mean it's a refurbished card, but yeah. Or if I wanted to get one that wasn't renewed and it was just basically new, I can get like the MSI one. So getting the lower end cards are probably gonna be the play, so that my streams can run really well. So that's what I'll end up doing. Is I'll end up getting a better graphics card. For streaming. Hunt 2 yen cuckoos. Alright, I can do it. Yeah. Here I'm using like high rank, G rank gear. Why not? And then basically like a PSU would cost like $50. $50, $60. If I were to look up the Roseville PSU, like 750 watt PSU. If I were to look that up. Roseville. 80 plus bronze, which is better than 80 plus white. Like $60. It would not even be an issue for me. Yeah. It would not even be a problem. So I'm probably spending like $300 at the end of the day. It's not bad. Not bad at all for a PC upgrade like that. Not bad. It'd still be a 3050 to a 3050 or a 5050, which I might get the 5050 because it has better bandwidth. But that's literally the only reason. And then once I get all that taken care of, I can start getting my other computer made. So I can start making more videos. Then after that, the last thing I can do is I can get my super low end. Well, it's not super low end, but like my lower end or cheaper priced Intel system. So it'd basically be all Intel at that point. Oh yeah, I'm fighting. Oh yeah, I'm hunting yin cuckoos. But I'd have a lower end system at that point, to where I'd be able to have both Intel stuff, and it would run fine. NixOS supports Haswell apparently, so it'd work. It would be a lower rated RAM speed, but the OS would still run pretty quickly. And it would be good enough just for a web server. Like, it'd be really cool if I can do that. Be really, really cool. Because then I can get that all set up. And I can, like, set that up, like, in my, like, bedroom, apparently. And just have that done. Then I'll have, like, a computer just for like, videos and stuff. It'd be really easy too, because I can use this other OBS as the you know, way to like mount things and have it. I'd essentially just have like another computer hooked up somewhere. I'd have so many fucking keyboards on this desk though. Yeah, it wouldn't be funny. Oh my god. I'd figure it out though. But yeah, that's basically what I want to do. I want to get 3050. I want to get, or 5050, one of the two. So I'll probably put them both on throne. And if I get one, I'll just delete the other one. Kind of deal. I might just put the 5050 on throne. It'd be a lot better. I might just do that because, like, it would make more sense. Yeah. I killed him. I'm fucking good at the game, yeah. Not because I played the hub quest way before I did village quests. Kaku stuff is always good. Yeah, I definitely want to get a graphics card that can like make the streaming experience for 3D stuff a lot easier. Like 6 GB cards, you can do it, but yeah, it's a situation for sure. Is it over here? Might take it a bit for it to actually show up, like the spawn. Is it because the Kian Kaku's got to spawn in? I got no idea, just gonna run around until I find an idea. Oh. The fucking combo system with the fucking dual blades are so good. Okay. Do I have to deliver a call pass ticket? I do. Well, now I can just kind of just leave. Yeah. I have to like go to Subi and Drill's VNyan Discord and like see if they have more plugins I can mess with. Yeah. I need to get the mouse and keyboard thing set up for this too. Okay. All right, got more of this to do. We're gonna be flying through a bunch of these village quests because I have some pretty good fucking equipment. Though I do want to use the longsword now, so I'm gonna switch equipment out. This is a good equipment set. I do need to get the silver Nargacuga set at some point to kind of improve this. And then I need to transmog it into this because I like the way this looks better. Equip the set. Samurai. Urano Marita Charta. No idea what that does, but I'm gonna see if there's a better longsword I can get at some point. Set decorations. Oh yeah, there's 2 decorations I can set for this. Razor Sheath Jewel. Blade Skull. That's. Oh yeah, the Legend Talisman can use, two decorations. It's interesting. What about one? Spirit would do. Samurai. Magic Realm Key. I don't even know which quest that comes from. Okay. Amber Hardfang, bear off. Nightfall Saber. Definitely would want that. Different reasons. The Nargacuga, why not? Okay. How do I use this? Okay. Makes sense to me. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. This is like really good with that. Okay. Alright. This works for me. I need to see what quest this key comes from, because I need to, like... Immediately, okay. Am I fighting at Blangonga or something? Oh, Nargacuga, never mind. I like how the samurai looks. I just don't think this is gonna be the weapon for it. I also need to get a sword and shield build again. With the Goromagala stuff. So I think I can do it. It's take a while. I think so. Ah. Okay. Yeah, thank you for the follow outline. Welcome. Ah. No. Uh-oh. Uh. Oh, there they go. Where they going? This way? Okay. It's either over here or down there. Very likely down there. Yeah. Nagakuga. I'd say like out of all the monsters in Monster Hunter, the Nargacuga is like one of my favorite. This cat-like creature. It's like a cat bird. Very cool. The Silverwind one is even cooler though. I would say that. Hmm. Why is it using more CPU? I'm curious about something. Butterfly. Oh, I see the EX stuff here. Valstrax helmet. Huh. What armor do I have? Actually, I need to see like what sword and shields I have too. Let me check some stuff. Okay, so there's this. Looks pretty cool. Huh. Oh, I see. Hmm. Love the feet, the arms, the chest. Yeah, I just need the cap. Nagakuga Pelt Plus. Do I get that from high rank? What's the difference? There's basically no difference, okay. I mean the defense is just better. Oh, ice resistance though. Alright. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna locate the pelts. Means I'm gonna switch into something. So I wanna get the silver soul stuff. Alright. Alright, let's see who gives Nagakuga plus. Let's see here. Village 8. Hub 5. Nagakuga throwdown? Okay, we'll just do this. It's a hub quest, so I'm pretty sure it's a 5-star. Yeah. And then it's Nagakuga throwdown. Oh, it's right here. I hope it's the pelt. I can look it up actually. Oh, there he is. Okay. It's just a high rank quest. It shouldn't be that hard. I was waiting for that. Okay. No. Okay. Got this. Lion's Mane. Oh shit. All right, I got the damage boost at least. There you go. Does he like do no damage to me? So this is like perfect. So that's basically all I need for the armor. Uh-oh. No. Okay. No. Oh my god. There we go. Let's go for that tail, buddy. Shit. Look at him. Look at him over there, just menacingly looking at us. What the fuck? No. I gotta cut the tail off. I gotta cut the tail off. Give me that tail. Give me the tail. Oh, God damn it. No. Completely missed. Alright. This was G rank, I'd be fucking dead. No. Oh, he's flying away. What a dickhead. Where's he going? This way, okay. Oh, he's tired. I'm gonna grab his cell. No. It can't be true. I can fly if I wanted to. Mistake. Bro, why is he flying away? Where is he going? This way? Okay. Going back? Oh my god, stop fucking moving around so much. No. Give me the tail. Oh my god. Slowest object meets the immovable force. Fuck. There we go. There we go. Now you die. Shit. Yeah. Yeah. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Okay. No! Stop rolling in my goddamn ear. Die. Oh my god. Come over here. Alright. Eh. All right. Thing's forever to die. Oh, it's about dead. Why didn't I tag it? I don't know. That way, okay. I don't need to tag it. I can just press a button. It'll take me there. Oh. I'm surprised they haven't done a Monster Hunter collab on Godzilla Battle Line yet. They need to do a Monster Hunter collab and give me Nargacuga, Rathalos, and Savage Devil and Devil Show. That'd be perfect. And maybe Tigrex. Hell yeah. I love an OP weapon. This is my getting shit done build. If I want to get shit done, I use this build. If I really want to get shit done, I'll use the gun build though. Alright, scale plus. Give me the pelt. Scale plus, give me the fucking pelt. Yeah. Now I should get another one too. And that should let me get the Silver Wind set. Yeah. Fuck. Okay. Okay, let's see what we can do. Yep, I'm gonna grab it. Do I not have the silver one falls? I don't have the silver one falls, so shit. That would explain a lot, actually. I guess for now that could work. Oh, I can get it. Oh, fucking thank goodness. Give me this. Bliss. Look at that. Okay. Now I can upgrade it with armor spheres, I think. Oh, I need the silver 100. Oh shit. Oh, I see. The special sets require a lot more work into them. They still look cool as fuck though. Nogakuga Cutwing. Oh. Hyper Amp Shell? Interesting. Alright, let's see if we can get a good sword and shield build going. Let's see what I have. I'm not gonna register this set to anything until I get all the parts for it, but let's equip this. Also this Insignia dagger. That is an interesting weapon. But Vertsetskin Churcher is a good weapon too, so. Did I just use the Silver Soul stuff? That'll just be easier. Wait, why do I have 2 of these? Why did I make the Zinogre Greaves twice? I need to sell that. Gorefold's X though. Look at that. What can I get as like Gormagala shit? Valstrax smell. Nibble Snarf. Zam Trios. Kinda goes hard. Sakabra stuff, Kutku. I have a lot of stout bones. Ketchamel. High Metal Mel Z. Acorn Mel X. Acorn stuff doesn't look half bad, I'll be honest. Bone Mel. The Gormagala stuff looks so fucking good though. Garo. Oh yeah, there's Garo stuff in this game. War Braces X? Mind Crusher Tabby, Divine Ire, Issurant Legs, Valstrax Greaves, yeah, of course. Storage stuff. Gore X. EX Zinogre. Nugger Kugat Greaves S. Is there Gormagala X stuff? Gorgreaves X. Gorgreaves S. Just that. There's Gorgreaves X though. The Yokobo Village Sky shit. Pink metal. Stygian Worm? That's Garuga, not Gore. There's Gorgreaves X. Pure crystal. I need one pure crystal. There's a chest piece for this. Gormel GX, and there's Gormel X. Riambra Finehide. Gormagala Wing Plus. Or Helmet S as well. Gormagala Carapace. I like the helmet better. I gotta kill. I did not mean to fucking make that. Alright. We're gonna start fighting some Gormagalas. So, what I have for Gormagalas right now. So, for Gormagala shit, I have the Sword and Shield, of course. And... don't have the helmet. Don't have the chest piece. Don't have the arm piece. I have Gorefald's X and GX. So I have the waist. Okay, so I have everything. So I have the waist. I just have the waist. Butterfly. Hmm. Talk about getting a set. It's not gonna be like it's gonna be like a mixed set, I guess, but we see the Gormagala. We need 2 Gormagala carapaces. As far as the chest piece goes, need Gormagala Wing Plus. Or we need the Riambra stuff, but yeah, we're gonna get the Gormagala Wing Plus for this one. I have the waist piece, so I don't have to worry about that. And the arms. Okay, I could get the Gore Braces X, but it's also Gore Braces GX. We could just buy these. And legs. Interesting. The fuck's the Gorgreaves S? There it is. What's that? I don't know. I'll get what I can. I don't know. Okay, we'll go for that. Oh god. Oh no. How the fuck do I use this again? No! I need to look up how to use that again. I'm not doing that. That's the next thing I want to do though. I gotta start streaming earlier. Gotta start streaming earlier than this. I'm probably just gonna end here, so I have to get up for work in a couple hours anyways, so I don't want to like miss work and get in trouble. Thank you for stopping by. Let me just do a couple things real quick. Thank you for stopping by. Do appreciate it. And we're gonna see who I can raid. Yeah, it's been a wild couple days so far in the VTuber community. Very wild. So anyways, yeah, I'll catch you later. I'm gonna go to bed. I need to start streaming a little earlier. Of course, this depends like what I'm doing. I'm not gonna be live Monday. I'm gonna try to have a schedule on Monday or Tuesday. I know I said this last time, but I just need to do it again because it's been a while. So let me find somebody to raid, you know, and I'll catch you later.